Hey everyone. I think I think there's a delay. Oh my gosh. You're watching me as I'm watching the show. Oh my. Okay, so okay. So this is going to take some getting used to because I'm hearing myself come back. So as you can tell, this is my first live on YouTube. So I'm just gonna keep talking, and hopefully this will work out. I am super excited to talk to you guys today. And this is going to be about, let me see. Okay, so gonna need to edit this video if at all possible. So I'm gonna try to ignore myself and talk about what I wanted to talk about. So welcome to Tea with Mama D. So most of the time, most mornings, you're gonna see me with green tea. And this morning is no different. As you can tell, I am outside and I decided when I was going to do this, I am not going to worry about my hair blowing all over wherever I am when I do this. And that's this morning. It is super gorgeous this morning. So I am outside and I am going to stay outside. So this morning, I really, so many things have been on my heart to share with you guys. And my number one thing, as I was praying about it the last couple of days, is very clear that I wanted to talk about the content or the title that I gave, which is Believe You Can. There is so much wrapped into that it's such a vitally important thing that we need to know for ourselves, for our kids. What's so important in that Believe You Can is that our kids are watching us. So I'm speaking directly to the parents, teens. If you're parents, if you're having your teens watch this, awesome. I hope you are, because like I said, what's so vitally important about this is us parents have to believe we can, because our kids are watching us. So I want to speak into that this morning and encourage all you parents to hear this message. Believe you can. So often, I know as a parent, we're focused on our kids, we're focused on our spouses, we're focused on others' needs, right? And that is phenomenal. That's important. But a side byproduct of that can be that we shrink, not necessarily because we want to or we're trying to, but we lose touch with what we want, what we believe in. And it's a huge lesson for our kids as they are growing up. They're watching you. They're watching you. And with this whole pandemic and kids being home, so much more, it's exactly what homeschoolers experience, right? In that our kids are around all the time. Well, there's a huge blessing in that, because they can watch us do life. They can learn coping mechanisms from us. But here's the catch. Here's the trick, right? We need to have good coping mechanisms. We need, or coping skills. We need to be able to show them, not tell them, right, how to do life. So this morning, I want to just encourage all of you that this is something that I have to hear myself. I think that's another reason a lot of times when I'm mentoring and when I'm coaching and counseling, I need to hear what I'm speaking, right? So this goes for all of us. And I know that for me, when I start to let those fears creep in, when I start to think that I'm lesser than or that I should settle, I really know that I should be thinking more along the lines of I can, believe I can. Henry Ford said, you know, whether you believe you can or you can't, you're right. So why would we approach it from I can't? We let those negative thoughts come in, we let the fears come in, we let the doubts come in, and we don't try. So this is such a broad topic, and I can talk specifics here, but this applies for everything we do in life, right? We need to think bigger. We need to believe we can. We need to believe in ourselves because our kids are believing in us, and we want our kids to believe in themselves. Why would we want more for our kids than we do for ourselves? A lot of times I will say something like that and I hear it and I go, oh, um, but we always should be thinking of others first, and that, yes, absolutely. But then I'm reminded that we all have gifts. And if we're not using our gifts, if we're not living in joy and seeking out joy, then how can we expect our kids to be doing the same? I have to share with you one of my all-time favorite quotes. It's up on my wall. When I'm inside, sometimes you guys will probably see it behind me. And it's by Marianne Williamson. The quote is, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Okay, I can't think of a more powerful message this morning to kick off Tea with Mama D. I really believe and know that whatever it is that we set our minds to, that God is calling us to, we can achieve. Now, it might not be in the time frame that we imagine or we would like. It might not be even manifest itself in the same way that we're envisioning. And I will tell you from my own experience, it'll be 10 times better. You will grow, you will learn. I'm going to share a quick personal story here on this point. I was beating myself up. This kind of can speak a lot, I think, to working moms out there, moms who are feeling pulled in many different directions these days. I had started doing a lot more traveling, and I was speaking to different moms groups around the country. I was leading some mission trips out of the country, and I was in the midst of homeschooling my 4 children. And I was also teaching online, starting a worldwide online leadership team, pretty busy, pretty busy. And I had also started a local program here. And we were driving to our local co-op one morning, and my daughter just pipes up out of nowhere and she said, "Mom, I am so happy that you're so happy." And I went, "Wow, thank you so much, honey." And she said, You're just so happy, Mom. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing." Okay, here's what's so powerful about that. Oh, and you guys are going to learn this about me. I get choked up all the time. Okay, here's what's so powerful. Just that morning, like not hours before my daughter was saying this to me, I was beating myself up. I was afraid. I was, oh my gosh, what am I doing? Am I crazy? Why am I even attempting this? Why, is anybody really out there? Does anybody care about this? Does it really matter? It does. It matters. The most important people that matter are watching. And here's the kicker. My daughter, I said, thank you so much, honey. And my daughter said, Mom, I want to be that happy. And I, again, of course, tears came to my eyes. And she saw what I needed her to see, what I needed all of my kids to see. And she verbalized it. And my boys got to hear that too, which is we need to expect more of ourselves. But not only that, we need to show our kids, hey, this might not work out, but it's worth a try. It's worth it. What I was doing, I believed in so deeply. I pretty much don't do anything that I don't believe in so deeply. Another thing you'll learn about me if you're new to watching or new to me. And she knew I had such a heart for teens and moms. And, I was provided an opportunity. And as scared as I was, as much as I was thinking I was inadequate, as much as I knew I didn't have the skill set, I also knew that I was being called to do it and God would see me through, right? And my kids got to watch that. Now, have I always done that? No, no, but it was a powerful moment. And I want to encourage you this morning on two fronts. Parents, if you're watching, and teens, hear me if you're watching. First of all, your teens, if you're watching, your parents are people, right? And so give them an attaboy when they do something that you see that really inspires you, because it means a lot to us and it'll keep us going. But for parents, two things. One, your kids are watching, and that's the most important thing. Here I am doing a live on YouTube. Maybe one or two people are watching. I don't know. How many people will end up seeing this ever? And that's okay, because the most important people that are watching are my kids. And you know what? What I'm doing today, they know is a huge, huge hurdle for me. And actually, one of my kids in particular, my Jackson, has been encouraging me to do this for like a year. I may one morning be making a smoothie because he's like, Mom, would you just get on and talk to people? I'm like, why do people want to hear from me? I want it because I think it's because he knows my heart for people and my heart for parents and teens and families. And thank you for watching, all one or two of you this morning, whoever's watching. Please, number one, your kids are watching, and that's the most important thing for what you do, what you choose to do. And number two, think bigger. Believe you can, because when they see you believe that you can, despite your faults, because believe me, we all know that they recognize those as well. Believe you can. Always believe you can. Period. There's no other belief. Believe you can. You can. Believe you can. Sorry, I've said that how many times now? I want to keep repeating it. And remember what Marianne Williamson said. Who am I? We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Who are you not to be? If that's what you want your kids to believe about themselves, you have to believe that about yourself. And you have to show them. You have to show them. You have to get past the fear. All right. I'm looking forward to the question mornings, right? I feel like I get on my soapbox and I get emotional, but believe you can. Believe you can. Because you can. So have a fabulous morning. Have a fantastic week. I think I'm going to get hooked on this. And once a week, I'm going to be like, no, I want to talk to everybody. Because even though I don't even know how many of you, probably one or two, like I said, watching right now. God bless. And believe you can, know you can do it. And I'll see you next week on Tea with Mama D. Have a great day. Have a great week. Bye, everybody.